Thich Nhat Hanh said, "Four establishments of mindfulness are the foundation of our dwelling place. Without them, our house is abandoned. No one is sweeping, dusting, or tidying up. Our body becomes unkept, our feelings full of suffering, and our mind a heap of afflictions. When we are truly home, our body, mind, and feelings will be a refuge for ourselves and others." And I believe that really sums up beautifully how these four foundations of mindfulness, when integrated into our daily lives, can really leave us in a place of contentment with what is, without the pushing and the pulling. So I'd like to offer a guided meditation on the four foundations of mindfulness, and you'll see it flowing from mindfulness of body into mindfulness of feeling tones, mindfulness of the mind, and mindfulness of mental objects. And we'll start by bringing as much awareness as we can to the physical sensation of breathing, on the rise and fall, the chest and shoulders, the expansion and contraction, the abdomen and belly, or even the cool air entering and the warm air leaving our bodies. Breathing in, breathing out, aware of the out breath. Now I invite you to expand your awareness to your whole body, noticing sensations. Maybe feeling areas of pressure, warmth, tingling or ease. No need to change anything. Observe. A moment of discomfort arises. Note it compassionately. There. Hello, tightness. Or here is warmth, without judgments. And inviting in our other senses. What can we hear? Smell? Taste? What can we see even behind closed eyes? And try and allow these sensations to naturally arise and naturally fall away. Staying with these sensations as they gently flow in and out of our experience. No need to try and control or focus on them. You may notice that your mind attempts to interpret every sensation, give it a label or to give it a name or create a story. And rather than being drawn into these stories and thoughts, try and remain attentively focused on the changing sensations themselves, allowing the pure sensations to fill your awareness. Moment to moment, everything in experience is changing. Senses, they are impermanent, as well as what is sensed is likewise impermanent. With every experience comes a feeling tone of that experience. What are you experiencing right now? Pleasantness? Unpleasantness? Maybe something neutral. Can you locate any pleasantness in your current experience of your senses? Does that pleasantness have a weight or texture to it? Maybe you can feel yourself becoming attached to that pleasant sensation. If you can simply appreciate the pleasure without getting caught up in it. Perhaps there is some unpleasantness in your current experience of your senses. What does it feel like when you investigate unpleasantness? Does that unpleasantness have a weight or texture to it? You find yourself maybe pushing away from it. And be with the unpleasantness. Just sit with it. As you scan your senses, can you locate any neutrality in your current experience? And what does that weight and texture of neutrality feel like? Do you feel yourself becoming confused or bored, seeking neutrality? You stay with nothingness. Notice how our minds want to grasp what is pleasant, push away what is unpleasant, and really overlook what is neutral. Simply observe without following those impulses. Now we'll invite you to shift to our sixth sense, to the mind, observing the quality of the mind as it is right now. And gently ask yourself, is it restless, calm, distracted, clear, heavy, or light? No need to change the mind. Just know it as if you're watching the sky. And just like the sky, the mind passes different states. Clouds of worry, storms of anger, clear skies of calm. We're used to running with our thoughts, being led by thinking, being dominated by our ideas and views. Here we try and attain a more fundamental experience of the mind. Simply become aware, without judgment, the attitudes and tendencies that generate the conditions for these thoughts. So here we lightly name the qualities of the mind without any judgments. Noting, restless mind. Peaceful mind. When a judgment arises, my mind shouldn't be like this. Include that as another passing mental event. Observe the mind with curiosity and kindness. And as we do that, we notice how much of the process takes place without our involvement. Noticing how the mind has its own momentum, process of association, and how the thought itself generates new and changing thoughts. And now we'll shift from the quality of the mind to the content of our mind, our thoughts, our emotions, and our patterns. And as we do this, we'll note if any of the 5 hindrances are present in our mind stream right now, be it desire, aversion, sloth, restlessness, or even doubt. And if so, compassionately and gently acknowledge them. Maybe saying, hello, restlessness, or there's desire. And just staying with it gently, seeing how they arise and pass. And now I'll invite you to shift, noticing any of the factors of awakening, be it tranquility, energy, joy, equanimity, mindfulness, or concentration. And recognize when any of these are present, no matter how small it may seem. Rest in the awareness that all sense phenomena is impermanent and shaped by our experience and our perceptions. And whatever arises is known. It is in this knowing that there is freedom. Dedication of merit. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, attain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of these merits. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. Thank you, everybody.